Well, another thing, the brother, he brought out, and that was a good point. All this equality, but here it is. If a Negro moves into a suburb, that lowers the value of that suburb, of them housing. If racism doesn't exist, why when I move in your suburb, the value of your houses drops? Okay? Yeah,
That's what we said that. We agree.
Yeah. So when we move into the neighborhoods, the house value drops. You know. So what do you think? You know what I'm saying? That's reality compared to what they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? What they're telling you is all BS. Oh, we all equal. Let's love each other. But when I move in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? The value of the house drop. Or I'm walking up the street, just like they had this one Edomite bitch that she said she wanna have the she wanna be black, but she don't want the negativity that follows. Like she openly admitted that when she walks into a marketplace, a supermarket or whatever, that when she sees somebody black, she always thinks of a negative. She thinks she's in danger. Okay, that's racism, man. And they think that they don't have to say it, man. They can say it. It's all equal. You know what I'm saying? But guarantee when they see us, you know what I'm saying? Just like you get in the elevator, one of these damn Edomite bitches, they'll clutch their purse. Or get close to them, they'll clutch their purse every time. Or the world famous one they always do, when you get out the car, when they get out the car, they hit that alarm about 8 times. You know? I hit my shit too. You know? They don't even, and the thing about it, they don't hit it until they see you got the car. They'll hit it, they'll get out the car, and they're always in a rush somewhere. And they're walking to there, and I got out like about a minute later, and she's like halfway in the door. She see me, and she turned around and hit it. Boop, 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 boop. I hit my shit too. Boop, boop, boop. You know? Look at her like, but you're more of a thief than we are, man.
Oh, yeah. Too bad we didn't have alarm on this land, nigga.
Yeah, you know? Go ahead.
So 2 Ezra 14 and verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man.
Yeah, let go from the mortal thoughts, because that goes into what people think about you, man. That goes into life and death. All right, that goes into what's good for you and what's not good for you. Okay. It goes into what's good for you and what's not good for you. It says let go from the mortal thoughts. All right. So basically, us coming out with the doctrine of rape, which is in the Bible. All right. Prostitution, that was in the Bible. 2/3, which is in the Bible. You know, a mortal thought is saying, oh, I can't come out with this because I might not get a congregation, or somebody might not like me, or they might not like this. You got to just say what it says. You know, well, no matter what we're going over, we got to keep going through it. We got to, keep, putting it out there. You know what that's called when somebody come up and ask what we're talking about, and based off of how prestigious they look, you know what I'm saying? We teach them a certain way. That's called respect of persons. You know what I'm saying? Give me that in James, where it goes over respect of persons. Okay? The scriptures say don't have respect of persons. We're supposed to just give it out. Alright, even if somebody comes looking like a bum, you know what I'm saying, a piece of shit, but they're Israelite and they're intrigued, they have a valuable mind, we gotta treat them the same as P. Diddy coming up. And hypothetically, he acting like he's intrigued, not acting like hypothetically if he was intrigued. If it was a bum and P. Diddy right here, and they're both trying to inquire about this truth sincerely, we both treat them equally and the same, man. We bring out the same scriptures, we bring out with the same heat, you know what I'm saying? Just of course we gotta adjust to the spirits, what type of person we're dealing with.
Entertain angels unawares.
Yeah.
James chapter 2 verse 1. My brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, the Lord of glory, with respect to persons.
Yeah, we're not supposed to have the glory or the faith with respect to persons. You know what I'm saying? It's a weekend. Yeah, you good.
For if there come unto you, unto your assembly, a man with a gold ring in goodly apparel.
Yeah, so if you get LeBron, what if LeBron come up here? Or
Like Waka Flocka
yeah,
too.
Waka Flocka and the brothers in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? When he come up, you might get cursed out more because you're, and it's not because of respect the persons, it's because type of person you are, it's the type of shit you do. You know what I'm saying? Just like the subject matter does adjust to the person you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? If a person understands about racism, you know, but don't understand that we're Israelites, of course we're going to teach about being Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We're going to, you know, edify. We're going to edify. We're going to make sure we build them up. Okay?
And there come in also a poor man in vile raiment.
A bum, a hobo, you know, in vile raiment. Or you know, one of us, because, you know, it's the same. You know, and we got, and amongst our brotherhood, within it, we all treat each other the same. There was a brother that was a high stature in society, I didn't know, because we all treat each other the same. You know, it's like when I went out in New York, I heard about him. You know, I heard about a couple other brothers, but I didn't know I was talking to the brother just by being, you know, being a brother in communion. You know, later found out, and it was like, oh shit, that's him. Oh wow, you know,
just as humble as somebody that, you know, that ain't nobody in this society.
Yep. And that's what it's supposed to be. But then in this society, they respect you based off your financial status. You know what I'm saying? And they don't. In this society, to gain that financial status, you got to be wicked as all outdoors, man. Okay? Because a lot of people that be having all this money, man, they'll sell their own mama out, man.
Yeah, I was about to say they
You know?
got it in a corrupt way.
You know? Scriptures say don't chase ill-gotten gain, man. You know? You got something?
It's more to this.
Hold on. You got something in the middle of that? Or?
No, that was about something else. You can go ahead and finish that.
Okay.
It says, and ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place.
Yeah, that's on my happy clothing, man. Okay? The gay clothing. Okay, go ahead.
And say to the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool.
Yeah, just basically, if somebody roll up in there of a high stature, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna put him under my wing, you know, make sure he get it, make sure he get right, you know. That's just like we're dealing with the scriptures. We're dealing with children, man. All right. If you got children, you got a family. It don't matter if they ain't right, they ain't right. You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman, she ain't right, she ain't right. You got a brother, he ain't right, he ain't right, or whatever. A mom, or what, a dad, if they ain't right, they ain't right. They're 2/3, they're 2/3. So it's like it shouldn't be no extra effort. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Because Yahweh Shai had brothers that wasn't in the truth. You know, and he had brothers that were within the truth.
I was about to say,
You know? Go ahead.
I was about to say, if you gotta put in extra effort for them to understand, or for them to, you know what I'm saying, to get on board or whatever, then they probably ain't part of the elect, man.
You just do what is required.
Yep.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? We convinced the game says our extra effort is studying so we can bring out the information properly. Okay? Once we get outside of that, I shouldn't have to have no 3-hour argument about you trying to debunk the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a prestigious person. You know, I don't care. If you ain't got it, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's like my woman asked me, well, what you do, how you gonna raise your kids being the truth? I'm like, if they ain't, I'm gonna do what I can. If they ain't right, I can't do nothing past that, man. You know? Go ahead. You got more of that?
A little bit.
With that, I asked you a question. Who is that, first of all? Without the horns and the tongue thing going. Who is that? Jesus, you sure? You could put a face on it. That's Caesar Borgia. That's an actual person. That ain't Jesus. Now, the Jesus of the Bible, they look like that? Nah. But now, I'm going to remind you, when you asked you that question, you said that was Jesus. So do you see the impact that that picture holds when I ask you that? So
You ready, dude?
basically, Jesus or Yahweh Shai is a dark-skinned fellow, okay? Because if I would have took, hold this for me. If I would have took, instead of putting that out there, if I would have took an image of such a dark-skinned man, you know, let me see if I can find one for you.
Jesus is the spirit.
Nah, he's in the flesh. He was in the flesh. Okay, they say he's a spirit because they don't want to openly admit. Because if he's a spirit, then why did they do that?
That's just
A lie.
yeah. I mean, but that's nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
a
you can
lie.
put any face on Jesus.
This
Jesus is in you.
nah, he's
You
in us.
believe that Jesus lives in you?
Yeah, he's a spirit though. But look at this. This is the original paintings of him. He was in the flesh. Okay, so we are spirits. All of us are spirits, but we have an image. Okay, if I create a robbery, I ain't gonna refer to you hypothetically. If I do a robbery, I rob a bank. All right, and they call over the intercom. You think they're gonna say it doesn't matter? He's a spirit. No, they're gonna identify me. He's about 5'11", you know, in his mid such and such and such. So identification does matter. All right, but your spirit does matter also. So you can't sit here and try to separate the two. Both of them go together at a point. All right, it's true. Jesus is a spirit, but it's also true he did look like something. All right, so you can't deny that because somebody present that to you. You got to deal with facts in life, not made up things. You know. But our point is he's a dark-skinned man. That's what we do. So that's all we're here to say, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's all he has. And he's like, yeah, definitely. I don't be feeling like dealing with all that. You know, why y'all say I don't feel like dealing with that? I mean, sometimes I might, sometimes I don't, you know. Just go home, wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands.
Don't scratch your nose.
Keep your hygiene up, you know. Go ahead.
All right, it says, are you not then partial in yourselves and are become judges of evil thoughts? Hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith? And
Yeah, that's what it matters about. Because now it gets to the point of like the brother that just came up said Jesus or Yahweh Shai is a spirit. We all are spirits. So you have to identify a person's spirit that you're dealing with. The way they look don't matter at that point. But the way they look does identify, it helps. You know what I'm saying? Just like that's why police, if they go undercover, they don't wear police outfits. But they still have the spirit of a cop, right? You know what I'm saying? So that stuff, why they do that? Because so they can camouflage within the other people. You know what I'm saying? But it gets up.